next thing I'm going to talk about is our obsession with education and helping to make you a better realtor. So one thing we did last summer is we added an exciting new addition to our company, which was called the Onboarding Service Specialists. So the Onboarding Service Specialists are a large part of our Samson culture. I know that right now you're sitting out there, and by the end of this you might be like, oh, he says a lot of great things. I'd love to join this company. But there's a part of you that stops because change is scary, and transition is scary, and you feel like it might be hard, and you're like, I don't know. We created this position so that it would not be hard, so it would be easy. These people take your hand and hold your hand and help you through the transition process. They will sit down one-on-one with you in person, or if you're more comfortable in Zoom, and they will talk you through making sure you're plugged into all the programs, got all your licenses where you need, everything's transferred the way you need to go, your signs, your cards, everything you need done. They're going to help you during that transition process. They've got checklists on checklists and make sure that you're organized and getting going. The other thing that they're in charge of is kind of being the life and the fun of the office. You know, they're going to, when we're allowed to again, schedule the happy hours and the bagels for the meetings and that kind of fun stuff and bring nice culture to the office. The third thing is that it doesn't just stop at your transition. You know, everybody watches the show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? Or not everybody, but I did. You know, and if you got stuck, you had that lifeline you're allowed to call, right? You're like, oh, I'm going to call Ethan. He's my lifeline on this, right? Well, they're your Samson lifeline. You're like, I don't know. I feel like we did something this, but I don't remember what it is. You know, I'm going to call Bethany. Hey, Bethany. Oh, no problem. Here's what you do, Donnie. Bethany helps you through it. If it's past her, you know, knowledge base because you're just deep and you're like, oh, I need a one-on-one social media session. Well, that's not me, but I'll hook you up with Parker, and Parker will sit down with you one-on-one and teach you, you know, some Facebook stuff or social media stuff or whatever it is you want to learn. So they're like your first line of defense. So the onboarding service specialists are an important part of making our company go and keeping that family culture that we want to emanate from all the way through all of our offices. The next thing we do have is we have a team. I just mentioned Parker. We have a team of great in-house trainers at our company. This team does phenomenal stuff. We've got media specialists in Virginia and Maryland. My man Ethan and Anthony, they will go and they will take headshots and videos, personal branding videos. Personal branding videos for free. I used to pay $500 for a personal branding video on my website when I was selling real estate. Look, you can be afraid of video all you want, but the more you embrace it, the better your career is going to go from here, because video is getting bigger. It's going to be a bigger part of our industry, not less. So we've got two great people that will help take your headshots for free, take personal branding videos for free, and they help edit all the great things that we do to make sure that our stuff looks great. We've got personal trainers that will sit down with you to teach you social media, SkySlope, Bright MLS, all these other kinds of things. Postcard, brochure, template training. Earlier I said there's all these templates. Well, how do I do that? We've got a Virginia marketing coordinator, a Maryland marketing coordinator that will sit with you and help hold your hand through this stuff. A lot of times I will say Virginia and Maryland. All of our Maryland stuff, they help the DC offices as well. So, you know, sometimes I forget to say DC. Maryland always helps DC as well. We consider them kind of all bundled together right now. So we have a team of trainers that will sit with you one-on-one and help teach you whatever it is that you want to learn. At the bottom there you see Samson University. So Samson University is, we live in a Netflix world nowadays, right? You know, I want to watch this show, but I want to do it when I want to do it. It's kind of what we're doing right now with this virtual training, right? Well, maybe we got this great class from 1 to 3 today, and you'd love to watch it, but you got another appointment from 1 to 3. No problem. We're going to tape it. We're going to bundle it back up. We'll have it on Samson University within the next day or two, so you can log in and watch it whenever you want to watch it. We've got over 600 hours of videos on Samson University, and we're always keeping that updated, fresh content so it looks great for you guys at all times. I'll give you a glimpse at it in a little bit. On the next page, you see, I think she's here, so I can't let her hear me say anything too nice, or she'll get a big head about it. But you see our Vice President of Operations, Sarah Mormon. So Sarah was a broker manager at Long & Foster for 10 or 12 years. And then she was the general manager that helped run 6 RE/MAX Gateway offices for 6 years. 3.5 years ago, she also had the distinct honor of being my oldest daughter's lacrosse coach. And she lived in my neighborhood and competed against me. So we kind of knew each other through real estate, and then she was coaching my daughter, so we kind of knew each other. And about 3.5 years ago, I said, Sarah, would you be willing to come have lunch with Danny and I? She's like, why? I was like, just come have lunch with us. Fine. but I'm not coming to Samson, Donnie. But I'll have lunch with you and Danny. I'm curious to meet your dad, and obviously, we'll sit down, we'll talk. She walked in the meeting saying, there's no way I'm joining Samson, but I'll go have lunch. 3 hours later, she walked out of Famous Dave's and would say, where's the wall? Because I want to run through it. And it wasn't because Danny and I are charming. It was because she felt our passion, because we're not charming, just want to clarify. But she felt our passion for wanting to be the best education real estate company in the whole DMV. We wanted to be the best at teaching people, at helping them get better and helping them grow. And she felt our passion for wanting to be that company. And she was like, it's infectious. I want a part of that. I love training. I love transforming people's lives for the good. I can tell you guys both feel that way, and I want in. So Sarah joined us originally to help lead all of our education efforts. Well, she's done such a great job building all this base with us, and now she's our Vice President of Operations and helps me run the whole company here. All those things below are things that we teach that we are focused on. So we have a whole series on how to work with buyers, how to work with sellers, how to work with open houses better, how to prospect better. We focus on things that will help you sell more real estate, get more clients, keep more clients, get more referrals. One class that Sarah teaches right below there is called Ninja. Some of you work at companies that have had Ninja offered, or at Keller Williams it's called Bold, and they're the same class. But most of these companies, they charge you $700, $800, $900 to take this class. We teach Ninja absolutely for free. Sarah's taught over 1,500 people Ninja since she joined our company. Ninja is an 8-week class. It's all about mindset and how we work with buyers and sellers and how we run our own businesses and why we succeed at certain things and don't succeed at others. And everybody walks out of that class going, I got so much better. I learned a lot about myself. I'm going to take these principles and take them forward and be more successful. The next thing down there is you see Tammy Irby. Tammy Irby is kind of like our lead teacher. She teaches a class called World Series of Prospecting. It's all about how to get more business. Each class is individually set up so you can take it in isolation and learn a lot of things about how to prospect. How to work with sellers better, how to convert renters to buyers, how to run public open houses better. A myriad of topics there you can see that are ways that you can make more money and make more business and make more clients today. Tammy is in the field still every day selling tons of homes. Having a teacher that is in the field is invaluable because they're up to date on the latest things. Last year we were all going through this together. It was great to have a lead teacher that was also trying to come up with ways to sell themselves. So we're the virtual open houses and they're this and that. We could adapt and grow together because a lot of our teachers were out there selling, so they had real life example, not reading off some book of 15-year-old tips and trades on how to sell more real estate today. This team is a very valuable asset to our company. We are focused, and I'll show you the calendar later, at being the best at educating. We offer 4 or 5 classes every single day that you can hop into and learn more about real estate. On the top of the next page, we talk about our coaching and our mentoring program. The first thing is the coaching program. We offer coaching absolutely free to all of our realtors. Free coaching. Free coaching. Now, coaching is not for how do I write a contract. Okay, that's mentoring, that's getting going in the business. Coaching is you're that agent right now that does 2, 3, 4, 5 million a year and you'd love to get to 8 or 10. Or you do 6 or 8 and you'd love to get to 12, 15. Well, the same way a coach in sports, the 2 things that I think are most important are they want to help you set a game plan for success, and then they want to help you with accountability so you're staying on track to get that success. So they're going to meet with you every week, every other week, whatever's comfortable for both of you, and they're going to help develop that game plan. This is how we're going to succeed. These are your 3 things you're going to do this week. These are your 4 things you're going to do this week. And then you get back together next week, and it's accountability. Did we do these 4 things? Why not? We have to get these things done. If you have somebody that's going to sit with you every week and make sure that you set goals and achieve goals, you do that for 10, 15, 20, 30 weeks in a row, you're going to look back and not recognize the realtor that you were at the beginning of this. You're going to be so much more successful, so much more organized, and be enjoying your career so much more. The notes I get from some of the agents that are in our coaching program are just phenomenal. They will warm your heart on how this coach has helped change their business and their life and everything together. And it's absolutely free to you. I pay the coaches. Now, why do I spend thousands a month on a coaching program? I could charge you and probably make that money back, right? Yeah, but I don't want to. What I want to do is if I'm paying thousands a month in coaching, then I'm investing in the future success of all those people, and I'm going to help you grow for free so that you succeed. If you succeed, we'll all get better together. That's where it's about paying it forward. I'm going to pay it forward by having coaches pour into you all so we all succeed more in the future. The bottom is about the mentor program. So this is the part where some people don't like me that much, but that's okay. I require every brand new realtor to have a mentor. Not brand new to us, brand new to the industry. So maybe, oh, I got licensed 2 years ago. Well, if you haven't sold any transactions, you're still brand new to me, okay? You need to have done 2 buys and 1 list before you get out of the mentor program. If you've done those at your old company, then you're clean to go. If you haven't, you need to hook up with our mentor program. You do get to pick which mentor you choose from. We've got about 60, 70, 80 of them on staff here. Not on staff, but available to you to work with. Now, what's the downside of that? Why wouldn't I want a mentor? Because the mentors get paid. They get paid out of your first 3 transactions. 60-40, 60-40, 70-30 in your first 3 transactions, as you can see on the paper there. Why? Because when you call at 9 o'clock and you want that answer, you want them to pick up the phone and be there for you. If they're not getting any skin in the game, it doesn't matter how nice they are. They're going to call you tomorrow. They're going to call you when they have time. But if they're financially invested in the deal, they're much more likely to make sure that this thing's successful. They're going to be there for you. And most people don't mentor and coach for the money. They do it because they want to see your success. But you have to also give them some of the money to go along with it so they can succeed together. So 60-40, 60-40, 70-30. Now, some of you might email in and want some kind of waivers. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably not going to. Okay? Why? 3 reasons. 1, I'm protecting you from yourself. I don't care if you're an accountant, a lawyer, or the smartest person in the room. You haven't done a real estate transaction yet. And being the person in charge in the middle of a real estate transaction is a lot different than watching it from the outside. I want to make sure you don't do anything wrong in the beginning that ends up losing your career that it could have had here because you don't protect yourself. The second reason is my responsibility as the CEO of Sam's Properties is to our clients too, right? I got to protect those clients, and me letting them run out there and buy a $500,000 house with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing is not protecting those clients. They need a mentor involved in the process to make sure it goes smoothly. The third reason, and this is the reason that 4,000 of you, like the mentor program, is this. My number 1 obligation is not to you, the brand new realtor. It's the other 4,000 people running around town with Samson Properties on their card. I want to make sure our reputation stays high. And if I let brand new realtors run around without a mentor, then they're gonna hurt our reputation brick by brick all over town. So I care about everybody else and the reputation that we're trying to get better every single day. And the way to do that is to make sure brand new realtors have somebody holding their hand through the transition. So I do require mentors, but it is only to make everybody better and to make sure that we succeed in getting you off to a great start in your career.